Magiging aggressive right on time dahil sa mga good reads nila pagdating doon sa ating early rounds. Pagdating naman doon sa may second half, nakita natin nagiging rocky pagdating doon sa ating attacking side ng ating ZOL Ragnar. I think it was just I think they were really well prepared. Pagdating doon sa breeze map pa lang, their aim duels were just too on point, and how they were able to hold down each site just meant that it all came down to how they can perform in the gun duels, which Alakami.org, they are doing pretty well naman despite the loss that they had in the first game. But in the second game, makikita natin kung yun ang magiging same effect. Dahil wala na tayo sa breeze, tapos na ang bakasyon, babalik na tayo sa Ascent kung saan nasa Pilipinong mapa tayo, Osiris.
Ang village naman ni Dad Femi na kung kanina sa beach niya, ngayon village naman niya. And I think ito rin yung naging matter, no, Dad Femi na nag-trigger sa side ng ZOL Ragnar to be aggressive onto the breeze because of the agents. Merong cipher, sila yung merong cipher, so defensively they are distributing their firepower in a good amount, habang yung sa side ng Alakami.org, wala man lang silang killjoy nung sa laban sa breeze, or even someone like a Sage to block those entries. So at that point, they are freely to go ham. But this time, we have the two opposite side of the coins. You have Killjoy sa Alakami.org, and you have, you have Killjoy onto ZOL Ragnar, at ito naman si Crossfaded from Alakami.org is on a Cypher.
I do like the Killjoy pickup though compared to the Cypher.
Yeah.
Kasi in maps where you have extremities, mas magta-thrive yung utility nitong si Killjoy. Whereas Cypher, nakita mo agad yung kanyang priority sa may breeze map where you have a lot more space to try to contend against. Ang tripwire na pwede mong gamitin against those long setups, mas effective compared to somebody like Killjoy who can only thrive with small amounts of ranges gamit ng Nano Swarm, at saka yung kanyang, I believe it is the Killjoy bot na pwede niyang gamitin sana for early info, pero hindi kasi siya as effective on breeze as they would be on Ascent. So I really do favor the Killjoy more than the Cypher ngayon sa setup natin, pero pwede din mag-lurk yung Cypher na pwedeng at least cut off yung rotation doon sa may mid kung gusto man lang niyang i-limit yung movement doon sa mid side agad, kung gusto mag-defense yung ating players all the way from B to the A site. So the rotates, they could be unfully secured, and whereas you also got that anchoring potential if you have that Killjoy setup. So you just really got to think about the possibilities, no, on Ascent, where it's so different compared to like the landscape that you had on the breeze map. Whereas for ZOL Ragnar side, they already got that one win on the board. How do you feel comfortable about it? Play on your own map pick ngayon sa Ascent.
Yeah, and tulad nga ng sinabi natin kanina, no, na extremities. Kanina, we saw Sova. Yes, nandito pa rin siya sa Alakami.org, pero considering that you have Fade onto the other side, so we have two different scanners, or the information take will be coming in from those different agents. And even yung lockdown ng mga site with the Killjoy and Cypher, we are looking onto the diversity ng kanilang choices ngayon, and starting things off onto the pistol round. Naka-ready na sa defense ang Alakami.org, but slowly lang ang push ng ZOL. Good scan na manggagaling dito sa beaming. And Cloudburst para kay Astro might be pushing.
May triple push yung ating players sa Alakami.org. They want to take that proactive fight. They want to press the buttons as fast as possible. Dito pa lang sa first round kung saan kailangan nilang bumawi. Yung smoke ni Josh F na pwedeng malimit yung vision, pero hindi na nila i-commit yung pag-push dito sa mid-link. I think that's a good identity for Alakami.org. Kasi masyado na silang pushed up dun sa mid-link, and they're fighting off against a very swarmed up B site doon sa mga players ng ZOL Ragnar. So balik agad sa anchoring positions kung saan ready si Banana Punch kung pupush sila agad ng B main.
Yes, at even si White Widow naka-ready na rin siya for any picks. Yes, meron na tayong smoke, and Astra Star will be dropped. So double smoke na tayo dito, but Shintaro is looking bad with a 23 HP. At tinamaan pa siya ng shock dart.
Oy, naku po. Ang ganda ng start para kay White Widow. Dalawang
Oh,
picks galing pa lang doon sa shock dart. Pero lumalaban ang ZOL Ragnar. 15 seconds by the way para makuha nila yung objective dito.
oh,
Kailangan labanan si White Widow pero hinohold niya yung B-site na parang dito siya nakatira. Habang si Modski nandun na yung response. Naka 1-0 agad ang Alakami Org. Nag-play agad yung patience. Hindi nila kinumit yung pag-push dun sa mid link para malakas yung pag-hold nila sa B-site.
yes, since alam nila na meron silang tao sa market, definitely you want to shut the doors. Pero dahil meron tripwire, kahit pumwesto ka sa shed, the wall bang, ito, at the exact moment na yun na ginawa ni Crossfaded, it was an easy kill while being defensive. And yung paglalaro dito sa feelings ni White Widow, kitang-kita mo naman kung paano niya pinaglaruan at pinaikot-ikot at pinag-antay itong si Killjoy para lang set upan ng magandang flank kay Modski. Alakami Org is hitting back on what they got para dito sa ating kabilang mapa.
You gotta give some regard din sa omen ng ating Alakami Org. Just limiting yung pag-push doon sa stairs dahil sa paranoia.
Oh, yeah.
Para ma-pick up ni White Widow yung setup na binigay agad nitong si Modski. So, good usage of utility. Now they have the reward. Ang ating full buy sa ating second round para makuha yung higher chance of winning dito sa ating round kung saan ZOL Ragnar only have to play with pistols this time around. Pero naka-default setup ang mga players natin for the attacking side. At para ma-play around yung extremity info, ang dalawang players ng ZOL Ragnar trying to eliminate as much utility from the Cypher as possible.
Good Cypher cam. Pwedeng-pwede niyang i-open yung kanyang cage. Once na may matripwire, that will be an easy kill for him. Si Taichi, masusurpress lang siya dito, pero holding yung market. Patience game once again from ZOL Ragnar. They know that they are playing on a pistol, so ayaw nila basta-basta mawalan ng chance dito sa game na to. And knowing din na nabawasan na nga yung kanilang resources by just baiting out yung kanilang information, A to A mukhang makakompleto ang rotation ng mga teams natin.
You already pressed some info doon sa may B main kaya nandun pa rin yung Cypher pero Astro is spraying on down with 3 kills. Holding it all the way into the long side while Taichi sobrang late niya sa party pero nag-greet agad ni Modski. Hello and goodbye. Flawless victory para sa Alakami Org. A really good start compared to how they started in the Breeze map. And it was all off the back of how they were able to defend that A main position. Pero considering na yun yung eco round nila or yung eco round ng ating ZOL Ragnar, you just gotta love the spray from Astro. Just the full buy working in towards the defensive side.
That aim so smooth na parang globe at home. Feeling at home siya sa A side with that opener na nahirapan ang ZOL Ragnar. Pero tulad nga nasabi natin, is just a second round na nagtitipid itong members ng ZOL Ragnar. This time, we're bringing in the firepower. We might see some big wins for ZOL if ever that they're going to trade this on with a good amount of information. Dahil nga, nauuna na mag-rotate ang ibang members ng Alakami Org from A, it means that there's a huge possibility na ma-flank itong mid lane and the B might be open also.
This is what Modski likes to do sometimes. Try to get your players to cut off yung mga players doon sa may mid-bottom by pushing yung ating mid-top position. Ang problema nga lang though, ready na agad yung ZOL Ragnar sa kung ano man yung possibility. Good flash galing dito sa mga players ng Alakami Org and White Widow has able to catch one dito kay Jumps. A 1-for-1 dahil nandoon si West pero si Modski sumundo agad at nakahanap ng isa, nakahanap din ng dalawa. Buy one, take one galing sa ating Modski player. 4 versus 1 at habang humahanap si Josh F ng possibility na ubos siya agad ng stinger netong si Taichi ay 3-0 to start para sa Alakami Org at hindi pa rin sila tapos na makakuha ng panalo sa ating Ascent map.
Yung Modski with the consistent play tulad nga na sinabi mo, yung paranoia play para makapick doon si White Widow at napabayaan nga nila yung kanilang flank dito paying the price and outnumbered ulit dito sa pag-move nila sa B and ZOL Ragnar having a hard time finding their first round win dito against Alakami Org's pressure wherein they are the ones who's pushing and looking for those huge flanks. Nakikita natin na hindi nagdadalawang isip sila Astro lumabas ng site, which is the same as what we saw from Breeze. Pero kasi nung panahon ng Breeze, nagawa nilang i-punish yung mga ganong klaseng play. Prowler will be used. This is the as a bait para doon sa trip mine. At sees, okay. So kailangan niya mag-push away. Needs to surrender his positioning and market. No, overwhelm na nila dito and they have the information. Banana Punch needs to rotate. Kaso the Odin, nilabas na ni White Widow ang kanyang Odin with the wall bang para mapatumba si Joms.
Nako po, naghahanap sana sila agad ng option. Pwede mag-push ng A, kaso si Astro, kanina pa siya nag-invest doon sa position niya on top of the boxes doon sa may corner ng A side. Dalawa at nag-tailwind, nakahanap pa nga ng tatlo si Astro. At yung ZOL Ragnar, time and time dito sa ating Ascent map, they're already finding these proactive decisions na pwede nilang kunin. Kaso, nakasetup na agad ang ating players ng Alakami Org bago pa man sila kumuha ng move. Kung si Josh F, nag-iisa ng 1v5. At honestly, Osiris, kapag nakuha niya yung clutch na to, lilibre kita ng kape.
Ay, grabe naman. Ako pa yung biglang malilibre ng kape. No? Parang iba yata yan. Sana no, may panhalo kaso. Kaya ka pala pumusta ng kape.
Kasi hindi niya mapapanalo.
Yes, exactly. Pero yun na nga, time out. This is a much needed time out na gagamitin ng ZOL Ragnar. Napakalayo sa kung ano nakita natin sa Breeze map, no? And knowing nga na, teka, syempre, bago ko sabihin yun, para hindi mo na kayo correct ulit, siguraduhin. Ascent ang pinili ng ZOL Ragnar. Parang hindi nagpe-pay off yung map pick nila. Parang this is not the ZOL Ragnar that we saw sa Breeze, or is it just Alakami Org with their mental fortitude hitting that reset button and making sure that they're going to get din yung mapa. So parang nagkapalitan yata ng mapa talaga tong dalawang team natin and mukhang aabot tayo sa ating panghuling mapa.
Kung kanina sinabi ko, excited na ako. Parang isa akong Nostradamus, Mr. Osiris. Parang nakakaamoy ako ng Game 3. Si Riri ba nasa studio? Gusto ko lang ma-double check lang. Para malaman natin kung
umabot
nasa
yung
epekto si
Riri dito. No? Baka nasa AOE effect niya tayo.
Ay, hindi kasi malay mo may studio time siya ngayon gawa ng isang event. Pero the fact that they could also push this to Game 3 just meant that Alakami Org are just this ready to take it to these players of ZOL Ragnar ngayon. So now, they could have this map in the bag, but they need to contest it against ZOL Ragnar. This is still their map pick, but they are ready for that operator shot all the way from mid. Shintaro did not expect that. And honestly, neither did I.
Oh no. This is looking bad for ZOL Ragnar. It feels like
jump peak.
Kahit yung time out with that jump pick nga, no? Tulad ng sinabi mo, ready na yung operator dito. And that surprises us. Even itong si Shintaro, less manpower once again. Looking bad with a 4-0. And consistently, itong Alakami Org pressing on those kinds of pressure. Kita-kita mo sa minimap 3 members pushing mid lane na parang hindi sila defender. Ginamit na dito yung ulti ni Fade, West jumps, and they are going to enter the site. Napakabilis na execution, napakabilis din ng palitan, and Femina.
Oo, at napakabilis din na limit yung pag-push na itong mga players ng Alakami Org. Nakalaban agad sa ZOL Ragnar, but ultimately they give up the spike plant anyway. May ultimate din, may lockdown na pwedeng ilabas si Taichi. Sanay na sanay, pero cross-faded, nakadalawa, at may shock dart galing sa downtown. White Widow and the rest of the squad from Alakami Org not letting up. Hindi pa rin nagbibigay ng win papunta dito sa ZOL Ragnar. Hindi binibigyan ng chance to breathe, makahinga ang mga players ng ZOL Ragnar ngayon. Sa sobrang ganda ba naman ng paglaro nitong si Crossfaded all the way from that heaven side. His aim was just too crisp and they were not able to expect it.
Yeah, that opening pa lang, the moment na matanggal yung Shintaro and knowing that he's the MVP from the previous map, you can clearly say that that's a less of a manpower that you're expected to deliver. And even sabihin na natin yung mga satchel plays ng isang Raze that can be mind-blowing against Alakami Org. So they are ZOL Ragnar is being tested right now consistently on they're trying to swap sites again and again, trying to bait out some resources, going to mid, checking every corners, every angles. Kaso Alakami Org is really coming out on top right now. Showstopper is ready para kay Shintaro. So this might be the time that we can play our cards right para sa side ng ZOL Ragnar with the Bucky. Tamang Prowler lang, so they have the information, pero andun pa rin talaga yung Odin.
Ay nako, yung Odin na kanina pa kumakanta pero si Mineski, kinakantahan ang ating ZOL Ragnar players. 2 picks pero nakahanap ng pangpatay ang ating si Astro. Nilabas ang Sheriff at nilabas na ang batas papunta dito sa ating Killjoy. Pero nag-iisa na lang itong si Astro para sa Alakami Org. Hindi pa napaplant yung spike dahil hindi pa sure si West kung nasaan ang ating Jet. Nag-wrap around na lang doon sa may city kung saan hanap niya pa rin itong si West na naghahanap ng opportunity na plant yung spike dito sa may B site. Tamang hanap na lang ng opportunity na makuha yung objective dito kay West. Since na-clear na din niya yung ating B main position, eto na ang spike plant dito. So, you got 45 seconds para kay Astro para makuha niya yung clutch. But that is if West lost the other corner! Nawala yung timing! Hindi tuloy nakuha yung clutch. At si Astro, tamang pick lang gamit ng operator na shutdown agad yung first win sana ng ZOL Ragnar.
Wes, nag-pick siya sa maling lugar and everywhere everything went south. At that point, it was close. He already scanned that part, B-main, and might be siguro he was thinking na pwedeng manggaling sa market and then walk closely sa path na yon. Pero he forgot to quickly check his right side and everything falls off. There was a operator on a short range. There's a huge possibility that he can win on the Vandal fight. Pero syempre, it's just di ka naman mananalo kung di ka nakatutok doon. So Astro again with the aggressive push. Move on tayo with a 6-0 ZOL Ragnar. Napako na sila sa itlog.
Uy, sakit na na. Lalong masakit sa ZOL Ragnar kasi 2 beses na nakapag-clutch tong si Astro. And in those clutch situations, you can count on somebody who can be consistent. Astro has been that top performer para sa ating Alakami Org players, stepping up when they need him the most. Now, they also have priority over the mid-side area. White Widow, nakahanap agad ng info doon sa pag-push nitong si Wes. Just like that, they already have itong setup itong si Mineski. Pag nagkaroon ng contact itong camera doon sa may 3 area push ng yung ZOL Ragnar players, kailangan nila kunin yung sunglasses nila. Blinded galing sa paranoia nitong si Mineski, pero wala pa rin yung setup, yung follow-up na pwedeng kunin itong si Crossfaded. Kaya, ang ZOL Ragnar nakuha yung 3, pwede nila kunin yung A-side for free. Until Banana Punch just gives the haymaker papunta sa 2 players ng ZOL Ragnar, make it 3 with Mineski, the only man trying to limit their options. Kaso nga lang, ang Alakami Org, wala silang spike plant, wala silang org, at wala din silang chance na mapralo dito sa round na to.
Oh my God, ZOL Ragnar receiving banana punches, haymaker into face breaker, everything fell off. Kahit sabihin na natin na ginamit nila yung kanilang KO silence doon, hindi pa rin naging okay para dito sa Ragnar. So no Ragnarok ang makikita natin, hindi nila kaya magwala, and Alakami Org, consistent pa rin sila and they're not going to let anyone breathe para sa side ng ZOL Ragnar. No opening for you guys and we will make sure na ito na ang ganti ng api with a 7-0 and potentially continuously bring them down.
Ay nako. So that's like a really hard way para ma-bring down ang ating Alakami Org. Just to flip the script dito, ZOL Ragnar, they were the ones who picked yung ating ascent map and sila na din yung nahihirapan ngayon. Extremity push galing dito sa Jet, si Astro, nakaharap na ng angulo. At ayun ang first blood na naman galing kay Astro. Kung kanina nagre-rely sila sa clutch, nako, sa first blood naman, ito nagsha-shine si Astro.
Yeah, inconsistent yung kanyang pag-push siya. Talagang hindi magbabago yung thoughts niya sa pag-scan dito. Pero White Widow making sure na controlled niya ang mid. Pero 3 members and a peak. 19 HP being left out dito kay West uses the Prowler. to lurk around. Merong
Alam
smoke
niya.
dito. Crossfaded might be the next target. Tamang flash lang. Si Joms, good entry. Nakaready na sila dito. They can go for a setup pero tatamaan nga ng grenade. Si Crossfaded and will fade into the background habang ibang members ng Alakami Org is going to set up papunta dito sa B main. At ito na nga ang Cosmic Divide. World divided na. Paano magiging pwesto nila dito, Dadfem?
Hirap sila kasi medyo sandwich sila dito. The only way they can try to stop this retake is if maharap nila yung lane players.
Oh no!
At si Joms na-stop entirely yung push nitong si Banana Punch. Kaso Astro and Modski, ayun yung retake na hinahanap natin. 3 kills para kay Astro. And just like that, even though they invested too much into the round, na-surprise agad ng Alakami Org ang ZOL Ragnar bago pa sila matapos mag-set up sa B site. And 8 rounds in a row. Alakami Org, yung train nitong defensive side, hindi nila na matapos. Hindi nila ma-stop at least yung kanilang momentum shift. Yung si Astro na kanina pa nagiging aggressive, nagiging fruitful na yung pag-push niya gamit ng operator. While they were trying to default, while they were trying to play for picks, the picks were not in the favor of our ZOL Ragnar players. Unless they're able to try to get that defensive side rolling, then wala silang makukuha ang chance against Alakami Org. We're building a fortress.
Yeah, pero parang ang weird na consistently Astro is doing his best on surprising itong ZOL Ragnar pero they're doing nothing about it. Lalo pa ngayon na meron ng operator pero ito na nga yung entry ni Shintaro. Ito na yung sinasabi natin, such a play, double head pero cross-faded, paying back the favor at tuloy-tuloy na ang barilan dito.
Ay nako, A-side definitely for free para sa ZOL Ragnar. Definitely finding all of the anchors para sa Alakami Org. The ship is sailing para sa ating attacking side pero nag-iisa na lang ang ating sailor, si White Widow. Kunti na lang, he's gonna walk the plank. Already getting the bomb down. Ang ating spike para sa ZOL Ragnar. All falling down on White Widow on how he can play this 1 versus 2 clutch situation. Uses that recon dart para may reconnaissance papunta doon sa my generator. See now peaks 1 kill. 2 kills! Oh my God! White Widow! Off the back of that spray from the Odin. Konting-konti yung chance sana niya kaso they lined them up perfectly. An ROG clutch for White Widow.
Medyo iffy yun para sa side ng ZOL Ragnar. They already got the information na si White Widow nagpaka-Hawkeye to catch them on a scan. Hindi man na-scan doon si KO, but knowing that the arrow went from there, they shouldn't be lining up sa ganun. And at this point, it was White Widow. Like na sinabi natin, ROG clutch, well-deserved round para sa kanila and a good save. Ika nga, nitong Odin natin. No? Kanina pa tong Odin na to, that feminine eh. And ang hirap na pagsabayan sa naka-Odin.
Ay, hindi na sila naghihintay. Kung kanina naghihintay sila ng perfect opportunity mag-push, eto na yung push. Doon sa mid pa lang, si Astro na wala nang hintay-hintay, walang hesitation, already taking the advantage away of ZOL Ragnar. They only have an eco round, kaya they're limiting whatever that they wanted to do. Si Taichi na nakahanap agad ng 2 kills. Si Astro at si Modski nagkaroon agad ng haircut nang wala sa oras. Si Shintaro na lang. At saka itong si Taichi para lang sa ZOL Ragnar players. Kasi si White Widow kanina pa nagka-crawl gamit ng Odin sa mid. Si Taichi na lang, alam niyang nandun si White Widow doon sa may Sabrosa. Pero just like that man, Banana Punch. Just haymakering him doon sa may backstab. At 10-0, man. Kung kanina, we were having doubt kung paano mag-perform ang Alakami Org because of their performance of first round. Ito na. They're answering our doubt. They're proving us wrong. Ascent is definitely their comfort map.
Yes, and doon natin nakita yung kanilang comfort sa kung paano nila in-execute. Kung naging water ang ZOL, naging air naman. This time, ang Alakami Org as they are everywhere and they are choking itong ZOL Ragnar with everything what they got. Na even yung ganong klaseng trade, the last seconds of Banana Punch with the sucker punch dahil nga yung attention all throughout nitong members ng ZOL Ragnar and nakafocus nga sa Odin ni White Widow.
I mean, I think White Widow's purchase of this Odin has to be one of the reasons kung bakit sila takot mag-push dun sa B. Kung kanina pa siya nagiging threat dun sa B main, already eliminating yung isang mga entrances pwede lang kunin, may isa pala silang option. Either push onto A, that, or
Ooh.
go to the mid-bottom area where they can surprise yung
Oh,
Crossfire na
no.
pwedeng i-set up ng ating Alakami Org. Kaso, ang Crossfire ang mananalo at si Crossfaded, nakadalawang pick pa nga. Habang ang ZOL Ragnar, nagsa-struggle paano sila lalabas ng market. Walang pangbayad, walang pwedeng bilhin. Dahil wala silang pera pambili, wala silang pera sa pagbili ng ating mga rifles dito. It's the Odin from White Widow that again finds the kill dito kay Taichi na naging 1 versus 4 pa nga.
This
Si
is it,
Josh F ang
Odin.
natitira. Nag-spray na lang gamit ng Odin ni White Widow. And just like that, 11 rounds in a row, a dominating ascent map for Alakami Org with ZOL Ragnar unable to answer.
If we have Dad Femina as the magical dude dito sa ating casting side, we have this
Uy.
magical Odin making wonders again and again. This Odin is present kada clutch moment, kada last moment. He is the nail in the coffin nitong Alakami Org, making sure to take down sa bedrest itong ZOL Ragnar, and they're paying the price for losing their early rounds in a good investment of Odin.
Here.
The return of investment
You
is
should
fairly
run.
high with a 0 score from ZOL.
At they're yet to either find themselves another win here. This time though, it could be an opportunity. Something to start anew. Pag early use ng lockdown natin para mag-giveaway yung space para makapasok sila as fast as possible. Shintaro gamit na agad yung ultimate, hindi nag-hit doon sa may heaven dahil nasa hell yung kailangan nilang hanapin. Pero si White Widow nandun na agad yung
Oh,
ultimate, the
no!
blinds come out,
The timing!
but Modski is able to find him. Triple kill for Astro as they're not able to even get the round entirely na naman as they try to get these proactive plays. ZOL Ragnar fumble as Alakami Org, they flawlessly take the round. 12 in a row para sa kanila, isa na lang para makita ang Haven map.
Yun na nga yung sinasabi natin. We are expecting doon sa kill na yun sa heaven, pero the 3 members delayed the push. It was a member onto the hell, and then napunta tayo bigla sa 3 members on heaven, and ZOL Ragnar became soul entirely as all members being wiped out. And right now, 0 pa rin yung ating score. Hindi ko sure kung may comeback potential pa to, pero momentum is riding Alakami Org. And this pistol round might be the ending punch to finish this knockout na i-deliver natin dito sa ZOL Ragnar.
Oh, malay mo. Malay mo hindi na natin makita Haven at all. Maybe we see the biggest of comebacks sa history ng ating Mineski VxV.
Oo,
That
pwede.
is if ZOL Ragnar can actually defend yung B-site natin dahil nandito na si Astro at nakapag-push na agad doon sa may switch. Nandito pa rin yung depensa sa lane, pero pagkalabas sa city, si Taichi, isa lang yung nahanap pero tatlo yung picks para sa ating Alakami Org. ZOL Ragnar losing the timing, losing their patience, losing yung pagdepensa dito sa B-site, ultimately costing them yung first round dito sa second half at yung asset map na sana map pick nila na binigay agad ng 13-0 para sa Alakami Org. We're heading on into the game 3 kung saan magtutuos tayo sa victory with Alakami Org.
Alakami Org with victory. Indeed, a Ray curse. Mapupunta tayo sa Game 3. Alam ko, Ray, nagpapahinga ka dahil sa current C Invitationals. Pero
Natulog siya, pre.
ang curse mo, you are powerless. Ika nga nila pag umabot tayo sa Game 3. Itong mga caster na to is definitely powerless. Pero ganun din ka-powerless kung saan less power yung na-receive talaga natin all towards the ZOL Ragnar's execution of how well they had the fighting chance sa breeze. Tila ba nagbagong ihip ng hangin dahil napunta sa kamay ng Alakami Org itong game na to.
Nako po, I mean, that would have been the game for ZOL Ragnar, but Alakami Org just proving that they can overwhelm ang competition nila. Kung maganda yung start ng ating ZOL Ragnar sa breeze, nako, nag-flip agad yung script. Everybody across the board from Alakami Org overperforming in their own right against their opposition. Dalawa lang yung naging first blood itong si Shintaro, but everybody had contributed